So Dave Killer Kebab redeemed a Team Regear a little while back. And here it is. Anyway, let's have a look at this account. Nipple Cripple. Great name. What's going on? Okay, we got a sensible looking Great Hall. No defense or HP, which for Clan Boss does hurt you a bit. Unless you're running an unkillable team, this is your sustainability stats, yeah? So I know it's not going to make drastic difference, but even like level 4s here starts to give you a decent extra amount of health and defense. Makes your builds a lot easier to achieve. OCD's kicking in, Dave. Yeah, I can see it. As soon as I see it somewhere, I expect to see it in other spots on the accounts as well. Like, it tends to be, if you find someone with all the OCD stuff going on, it's like, you find similar things, like probably someone that only farms food in their incubuses. maybe they do, by the looks of it. This account, we've got somebody that is doing a 2 or 3 key on Nightmare Clan Boss. Nipple Cripple's done a 2 key today, just over. See this? With a pretty solid looking team, honestly. You know, you've got an increased defense, you've got a decreased defense and weaken, you've got a decreased attack and a second one here. You've got a bit of healing here. You've got poison, you've got counter attack. It's a sensible team. There's nothing too much wrong with that. So this is what his team currently looks like. And honestly, that could be, even as it is, that could be an Ultra Nightmare team. It might be a tough 3 key, but it should be a definite 4 key for Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, let's jump onto the optimizer and see what options it's kicking back at us. So this is, for those who have not seen this yet, where have you been? Well, we've got this team optimizer where you can go in and basically suggest teams based on your roster. So it looks at your champions and says, other people that have used the optimizer have used a similar team, and this is what they could achieve. And what it'll do is it'll just ping back teams that are currently beating Ultra Nightmare. That's what I selected. Ultra Nightmare up here. Select whatever you want. You can select any dungeons you want. You can select any faction wars, whatever you want. Yeah, so hit suggest team. And then you can filter it by whatever you want again. So you could say, I only want auto teams. Yeah, you can say, I don't want to do any manualing. I'm not up for it. And you can exclude manual teams. Apply that filter quick. So this is now auto only teams. You can also say filter by boss damage. And it throws to the top the most successful team that's out there of people using the same champions as this account. So interestingly, we've got a 2 key team up the top here with Sandlashed, Bracken, Brado, Razin, and Skullcrusher. The next couple down are both 3 keyers. I was expecting to see Geo in the best team, honestly. So what you can do then, so once you've found a team that you want, let me just Control F5. You see all of these speeds are hidden. We can't work out why it's caching the speeds behind here at the minute. It's annoying. But if you Control F5, reload it, then when you see it, it comes back. It's all good. We're not sure why. If you don't have a premium use of the optimizer, you just have the free-to-play version, it still gives you all this information that you're seeing right now. But when you go to premium, you get an extra page. So this is telling us the speeds of all of these champs. They're not crazy, actually. It looks like you've got a, what's this, 2-4 for free champs, I think. And then 3 running on a 1-for-1. And if you go into full details here, it literally runs down what all of these builds are like. It's kind of nuts. It tells you the gear sets they're using. It tells you the stats they're running with. It tells you the speeds, the accuracies, like the lot. You've got it all. You've got literally everything. It tells you the masteries they're running. It tells you how they've set their team up in terms of their default skills. It tells you if they're booked or not. Literally everything is in here. Question is, could we hit these type of speeds? 256, 192, 197, 241 with lifesteal gear. That's actually pretty fast. That is fast. This one might be more affinity friendly. Let's have a look and see which of our champ. In fact, I can go back in and say only look for champions that I've already got 6-star ascended. So basically, don't look for champions that I would need to level. Yeah. So I can apply that filter, go by boss damage, and then we've suddenly got other teams at the top now. So some of the ones that we were seeing weren't fully built out on this account. So I think Iron Brado can just straight up come in instead of Tatora for this team. We use Eurodrim to cleanse the stun off. And then if Tatora gets fully booked, he can actually come in place of Iron Brado. So I think we could slot Iron Brado into this spot. I guess and just run on a 1-for-1. He's at 240 speed to get his abilities away at the right time. I don't think we'd need to do that. But that would mean that Tatura's running on a 4 for 3. I honestly wonder if, like, looking at this team, personally, we've got a decreased attack and defense in Tyrell. I just wonder if Geomancer's just straight up better in this spot here. For damage, and for... It would bring the weaken, and it would bring damage. So I think Brado instead of this, Geo instead of this, and we've got a team. Okay, so we copy to optimize it. Throws everybody in at the right speed. And then all I'm going to do is just sub out Tatura here for Brado. And I'm going to sub out the Razin for Geo. So yeah, so if we went on to Spirit Affinity, you would just slot in Doom Priest. So you'd probably take Eurodrim out and just put Doom Priest in that spot. And then you've got a team that would run all affinities. But I think you run it like this and just slot Doom Priest in for that requirement. So we got the speeds of everyone already in. That was already done. That's and you know, I've got videos on masteries and stuff, but that's a better way to go. Try and understand why certain masteries are in the mix. This is actually not too bad because we'll get an extension potentially of decreased attack here. I personally, if I was going from scratch, I'd actually go with a defense tree secondary, but it's not a bad one. Tyrell, you cannot have, if you're trying to speed tune a team, you cannot have Arcane Celerity on or Rapid Response. It will throw your team out of sync. So we do need a reset there. We do have a choice with Tyrell of either going support tree to land his decreased attack more often and potentially to land it for more turns. Because we got the backup in Iron Brado, I'm actually going to go defense tree and give us more chances of counter-attack hits with this Retribution and with this Deterrence. Oh, actually, won't. Deterrence was a bad one, actually. But definitely Retribution, because as we start to lose health, we've got a chance to go in and hit back. And then with that hit, we've got a chance to proc our War Master, heal back up to full. Actually becomes quite a good source of sustain later in the fight. So this Eurogrim build is probably like a solo, or was aimed at being a solo build. Whereas we want a clan boss build here, so we're going to reset this one. He's got a triple hit A1, so you're better off taking Giant Slayer. What do we want to do here? I probably want to get lasting gifts for his heals. I probably want to get Master Hexer if I can. How do I normally do that? I feel like it's been a while since I've done this. I didn't want to get it wrong. Have I got it wrong anyway? I have. Crap, what did I do wrong? Over here. What an idiot. Okay, I think I want Poison more, because I've got lifesteal on everyone anyway. Skull Crusher is good. Tayrell's now good. Geo we just did. Eurodrim we just did. So everyone's got their masteries done. HH Eurodrim's A1 is a 2-hitter, is it? I could have sworn it was a triple hit. No? Was that part of his nerf? Was that part of his nerf? Ah, my bad. Rookie numbers. I should have gone to that website I've just been yelling about. Oh man, I have messed it up then. Okay. Sorry. I owe you 150 gems, Dave. You want to come down here? Come down here. Do I want a higher chance? I think I do. Okay, that feels better anyway. So everyone's got masteries now. This will automatically update that you've done your masteries, yeah? So it will know now what those stats are. Let's run the optimization. You can choose who you're going to put on top. Who needs stats more than other people? Like, who do you want to prioritize? Skull Crusher up one for me. That should be good. Search limiter you can mess around with. I just normally leave it at 50. So it will come back here. It will tell you if it couldn't find a build. So it'll actually have like a star next to it and say, no, couldn't help you out, friend. So we've got builds for everyone. That's a good start. So this is going to be Brado done. 40, good defense. Bit low on crit damage, honestly. I would prefer to see a bit more there. Like, he is someone that can hit hard. We're not going to see his true damage potential in this build, but over time, we can improve that. We've got here 179, good health, enough defense, good accuracy, a bit of crit damage. I think we're good to go. So check some speeds. 179. I want him to be fastest. I want Skull Crusher to be slowest. 172. 177, that's fine. 177, that's fine as well. Okay, I think we're good to go. So we're moving from just scraping a 2 key on Nightmare. What do you think we're going to do on Ultra Nightmare? I think a 3 key is possible, but tough. Something to be aware of for those people that are not aware. Your positioning matters right now. In a counter-attack team, it matters more than in most teams. So when you counter-attack, your leader will counter-attack first, then position 2, then position 3, then 4, then 5. So you want your decreased attack champion as high in the order as possible. Probably then your poisoner, and then anyone who's dropping weird debuffs that you don't want to land further back in the order. If you drop a decrease accuracy debuff instead of a decrease attack, you will be hating yourself. Yeah. So it's really important to get those in the right spot. I'll just go all in increased defense for this guy. We take a hit there, so this is why we need to do the rotation. I don't want to use his cleanse yet. I do want to use his poisons. Get the burnout as early as I can. Should I drop the burnout there? Should I wait? Is that burn going to be up? Need to see if this runs through. I might have to swap this over. Yeah, I see it's on a free turn. It might be it's fine. So we're not using Skull Crusher's ability yet. We're not using the cleanse yet. They're the main things. And we should take a stun. We should cleanse it. And from here, we should be full auto. I'm just going to do it on 1 times for a minute, just to see if we're getting stuff away at the right time. Burn will be up. Counter attack goes up now. The burn is removed before the reflect. Yeah, I needed to hold the burn, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, that doesn't count for the prediction, guys, because I messed up the setup. Decreased defense not on there either. Put the burn out here. Drop defense here. Counter attack here. Full auto. Okay, that's better. If you close the game completely, so don't leave battle up here. Totally close the game. Come back in. You get your key back. Yeah. Right. The fight is underway. Cool thing here, actually. So with Iron Brado being on a 4 for 3, he outruns the ally protection sometimes. It just means that Skull Crusher takes less of a pounding at times. It's potentially pretty good. Now, you see he didn't cleanse my Tyrell. Do I need to force the AI to do that? Has he got a dumb AI? I think I might have to force him to do it as first choice. Okay, that didn't count either. Okay. Take 3. Let's just slow it down. Auto. Are you going to cleanse this boy or not? You are. Good. Yeah, Geomancer. So I want Geomancer's burn to be up before the first AoE starts coming. Otherwise, we don't get the full potential of his damage. So yeah, that's why we save the burn until second rotation. Everyone's main abilities pretty much we're saving for that second rotation, and then it's full auto from there on in. I'm interested to see how this works though, like how much damage we actually get away here. I really want to see a 3 key, honestly. That would be a win for me. If we end up with a 4 key, it's not horrendous. It still moved us up from Nightmare, but a 3 key would be the real win. Column Savage, no way. How was I to know that Eurodrim would be dumb? First time I was dumb. Second time Eurodrim was dumb. We got there in the end. So we're doing about 500,000 per turn, which would mean we would need to last to probably around turn 45-ish at this rate to get a 3 key, but we will ramp up damage over time. Masteries mean we ramp up damage over time. Also, we ramp up a bit of damage through Geo as he's hitting harder. So I think that will go up. An average damage per turn, I think, is going to end up somewhere closer to probably 700k, 600-700k. The only danger really is we either lose decrease attack on, and we've got 2 champions that are doing it, so that shouldn't be a case. Or we overflow the debuff bar, because Eurodrim actually pumps out quite a lot of poison here. But I think we should be good for that. That would be pretty rare. And as I said earlier, for those that weren't around earlier on, the only affinity this struggles with is Spirit Affinity. And I think you would have to bring in Doom Priest at the same speed that you've got your Eurodrim here. And she just comes in for Spirit. And she becomes your cleanser. She won't obviously bring you your poison damage, but it would make it affinity friendly. So we're already up significantly more than 0.5 mil per turn. Coming up for 10 mil in 16 turns. We need to make 17 mil. No, a bit more than that. About 18 mil to be on a 4-key. 17.5, 18 mil to be on a 4-key team. And that's like the bare minimum, really. Anything more than a 4-key, you pretty much haven't got a team that's doing the job. And you're not really in a position, I'd say you're properly ready. Did Geo get a resist in there? It's nasty. It's just one of those things. There's a 3% chance. It's probably going to happen once per run. Twice if you're really unlucky. Starting to take a bit of damage though. Brago's actually taking some hits. He's not protected by the ally protection. See this? We could change up Brago down to a 1-for-1 speed tune. At the minute he's running 4 for free. He's outrunning the protection. We could change it if this doesn't do enough damage, and maybe that'll be better. I'm not sure. Good thing about it is it means Skull Crusher gets a bit of relief, but it means Brago's taking extra pain. 14 mil so far. Still pretty comfortable at the moment. Could all change though. Could it be like that? Oh crap, we're dead. Take a crit or something. It's nasty. That's why life's still so important here. It's why, yeah, the Eurodrim heals in between just help us. Bam, back up to full. That's nice. Why is Eurodrim taking a stun there? He just wasn't healed up. So that's going to throw our speed tune out. Which means that we're now not going to be cleansing off of stuns. I can't change it because that would affect the outcome, but that's quite annoying. Oh, Brago's taking big hit there as well. Look at that. That does not look good for a 3-key, I'll tell you that much. Brago's about to take this hit as well. Oh, man. Eurodrim's got no answer for it. Dead. And we've hit the 3-key number. Now that the speed tune's out, it's very unlikely we're going to 2-key it from here. You see how just like one change of ordering can mess you up. I do wonder if Brago just under protection is better. Damn, one more down. 19.5 million. How much more have we got in the tank, boys? We're not far off a 3-key at all. Damn. Never say never when Geo's still out there, though. That needed to be a War Master proc right there. Okay, now we're dead. Oh, 21 million. That's close. That is close. So 21.4 is a 4-key, a comfortable 4-key as well. I do want to change Iron Brago quickly. So if this was a set of defense boots, I need to get him slower than a Eurodrim. So I need him to be, like, what is it? It needs to be quite a lot slower than he is now. So instead of Iron Brago going on a 4 for 3, which he was in that run, we're going to make everybody going on a 1-for-1 basis. And then that way Skull Crusher's protecting everyone for the 2 AoE hits. Brago's defense now is at 3.5. It's not really gone up, but the crit damage has gone up a lot. It was pretty close before. 21.5 mil. We changed one set of gear on one champion. Is it enough to throw it up? Or actually, we're going to do less. I actually don't even know the answer. 121k now on the Brago hits. Quite a big difference. Okay, we're away. Let's see what we get done. We'll see. It might have just been a freak occurrence that Eurodrim took that stun. So weird that Skull Crusher's taking the stun there. Did he not have increased defense up? No, he didn't have increased. So he... Okay. That's something that's changed, obviously, with the way we changed this up. That's what you were saying earlier, actually. But we do have increased defense up for everything else. Does that mean we don't have increased defense up for the stun hit? Could be a problem. This is a proper old school team, honestly. It's quite nice to do. We're not getting the decreased defense out. I think it's just got resisted. Skull Crusher tanking that stun hit, though. It's not ideal. 8.5 mil after 13 turns. I think our damage per turn might even have gone up. Even without decreased defense out there for a couple of goes. I think our damage per turn is higher. Is he trying... I'm not looking. Is he trying to hit decreased defense and it's just... the debuff bar's too full? Or is he just... Oh, he is trying. Okay. Thanks, Tyrell. At last. Making me look bad. But this definitely feels better. Like the whole... It feels like we're under less pressure with the 1-for-1 comp. Very comfortable 3 key numbers coming in again. By the way, guys, this change is so much more consistent. Look at it. Look at this change. We've hit the 3 key, bam, and comfortable here. Easy 3 key now. Really is like a comfortable change. Eurodrim looks like he's in trouble here, though. Oh, Eurodrim took the hit. So Eurodrim definitely needs to be in some sort of immortal set, or Eurodrim does need a different way of healing, because when you get further into the fight, it falls over. But still, 3 key. I'm happy with that. Obviously, as soon as one person falls down, the run falls down. Pretty much. That's the way this works. When you speed tune to go late into a fight, one person's on the deck, they're all on the deck. Yeah, that's it. There you go. 26.5. We'll take that. Easy 3 key territory right there. Look at the damage here. 7.5 from Geo. That will go up against affinities, but you'd have to change the comp a bit. Eurodrim, 6 mil. Very solid. This is the guy that everyone hates on. Eurodrim is solid. There we go. Dave, Killer Kebabs, your son has now got a 3 key team and a really easy setup for it as well. Can we show the stats? Yeah. So you got Eurodrim. Everyone's in lifesteal gear. Eurodrim, 179 speed, 2.4k defense. Really low because we've got Brado keeping defense up. 55k health. I would like this to be immortal gear as these other 2 pieces, honestly. Geomancer, lifesteal gear. Low defense again, high health. Good, the right speed and enough accuracy to land his shizzles. Skullcrusher, lifesteal gear. Right speed, the slowest of the team. Good defense, good HP. 100% crit rate, but low crit damage. Tyrell, good defense because that's where his damage comes from. I thought he was going to be the stun target. That's why he's got low health here, but it doesn't make a difference because he was nowhere near the first person going down anyway. Enough accuracy to land his shizzles. And then Iron Brado, bringing that increased defense all the time. Basically built for damage. Good defense, good crit damage, 100% crit rate. Enough accuracy to land his stuff. And good health. So what was the setup? You save all of their main abilities until you've had 1 stun. And then you get Eurodrim to cleanse. Then you land things like your HP burn from Geo. Skullcrusher does his counter attack. Iron Brado does his defense up. And Tyrell does his defense down. All of that turn after the stun. That's the main thing. Save it all for there.